TD, Tutty, taking it to the house. Reservations for 6. Whatever you call a touchdown, one thing's for sure. Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. On the ground, in the air, from the special teams or the defense, we don't care how you score them. We want to bet on touchdowns. And at DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try something as simple as betting on a player to score a touchdown. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your bet today. Ready to do your touchdown dance of your own? New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $250 instantly in bonus bets and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Download the DraftKings Sports app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style. Whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride, BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer.
President Trump.
As the Steelers take down the Jets at home in Russell Wilson's first game as a Steeler, 37-15.
Huh?
They dominated the game on both sides of the football, and they win 37-15. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite 85. He's from Liberty City, the Cincinnati Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro, the Nightcap hoodie wearing. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson, but you guys can call him Ocho.
Wave check.
Please make sure you hit that
Wave
subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Every subscriber matters. Every person counts. Thank you guys for supporting us, for holding us down, and helping us get to where we've gotten so far. So we greatly, greatly appreciate your support, and we appreciate your continued support. Please make sure you go check out Shea by LaPortier. We have it in stock. Our goal is to be in between 14 and 16 states at the end of the year. If we're currently not in a state or a city near you, you can order it. We do have it in stock, and we'll ship it right to you. The turnaround will not be that much, probably somewhere between 2 and 5 days. So again, thank you for your support. Please make sure you go follow my media company platform or my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. The hoodie that Ocho's wearing. The Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. People have started receiving their orders, and we appreciate that, letting you know that you have received your orders. Guys, we understand that like we had a lot of orders, and there are some missed sizes. Some people ordered a 3X and they got a 2X. Some people ordered a 2X, they got a 3. Some people ordered a 2X and they needed a 3X, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Guys, we're going to get that as rectified as quickly as possible. We understand, look, we would love to have everything shipped out on time, everybody get the size that they ordered, but you and I both know that's not how it worked. I'm sure you ordered something before and you didn't get the size that you requested. We're sorry for any inconvenience we might have caused. There are also some people that ordered some things and said, well, we didn't order this. I find that very hard to believe that all of a sudden we got your address arbitrarily and sent you Nightcap merchandise. Guys, if you don't like the product, just return it and we'll refund the money. We're not going to go haggling back and forth. Well, I didn't order this and I didn't order that. Y'all know you ordered the product. Okay, you don't like it. That's okay too. But we appreciate.
Whoa. What you mean you don't like it?
Whatever the case may be, Ocho, we want everybody to be happy. If you got something that you're not happy with, just return it and we'll refund the money. No questions asked. We're not going to haggle, go back and forth. You and I both know what you ordered, how much of it that you ordered. But because you're not happy with the product for whatever reason, we don't really care the reason. We want you to be happy. And if you're not happy with the product, we'll gladly refund your money. Just return the product and we'll refund the money. So thank you. Ocho, let's get right into the ball game. The Steelers beat the Jets 37-15. They got a great night from Najee Harris, back-to-back 100 yards game, 21 rushes, 100 yards, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. Russell Wilson, 16 of 29, 264, 2 touchdowns. George Pickens had his best game of the season, Ocho, 5 for $111 and a couple of circus catches and 1 touchdown. Freiermuth, 2 catches, 51 yards, and a great one-hand catch to keep a drive alive. The Steelers played extremely well. They took the ball away from the Jets twice, and they rolled at home, 37-15. Ocho, what you like?
Hey, who was the quarterback? Russ. Who was the quarterback tonight?
Russell.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. And I'm not talking about Russell. I ain't talking about the basketball Russell. I'm not talking about Russell Athletic. I'm talking about motherfucking Russell Wilson. Let him cook. That's what he was doing tonight. He was cooking. I told you. Listen, he should have been the starter. Justin Fields played well. Let me start with that. Chat. Justin Fields played extremely well. But tonight, because of the running game, and obviously the receivers stepped up tonight and played very, very well. The passing game looked very good tonight. The little moon balls he kept throwing, the little floating balls. George Pickens the 50-50 ball, he coming down with that thing every time. Every time. That goddamn defense was suffocating, though. That goddamn Steelers defense was suffocating tonight. They looked really good on offense. They looked really good on defense. I didn't see TJ Watt enough. I didn't see him enough. The Jets did
They
very
did a great
well.
job of chipping him, Ocho. If you notice, Breece Hall, the tight ends, everybody. I'm not gonna let him beat
on the way out. Right. Everybody. Hey, Beanie. Goddamn, what's the nickel name? The rookie.
31 Bishop.
Beanie,
Bishop Jr.
How you say it?
Beanie Bishop.
Beanie Bishop.
Yeah, right? Beanie Bishop Jr. Number 31.
Hey, that young fella there. Nice, bro. He nice. Like I'm talking about. He's so nice. And I hate to do the comparison. For some reason, he reminded me of goddamn Brian Branch tonight. He was all over the field. He was everywhere, making play after play. And this is not the first time I seen him stand out on film or stand out on TV when they're playing defense. That motherfucker nice. So Beanie, how you say it? I want to mess up his name.
Beanie Bishop Jr.
Hey, Beanie Bishop. Boy, if you see this, boy, you the real deal. Boy, holla at your boy. Boy, you the real one. Other than that, the Steelers look good, huh? I told you, all the people talking shit. Why you got Russ starting? Why they bench Justin Fields? They're winning tonight. Now you saw why. Let Russell Wilson.
Let me ask you a question. If the Steelers take the ball away like they did tonight with Justin Fields, like they've done because they had a winning record when Justin Fields was in there, and they make a concerted effort. Now, this was the first game. If you notice, they made a concerted effort to get George Pickens the ball. You said y'all need to give the ball to George Pickens. Y'all need to put the ball in it.
They watched the show, Unc. Mike Tomlin watched the show.
Why did he do that with Justin Fields? Justin Fields said, why did y'all make a concerted effort so have me throw the ball? But you got to admit this, Ocho. A couple of the catches that he was making, the catches that Freiermuth was making, I'm like, the ball hit the guy on the back of the shoulder pads. He catches, the guy pulls it out, it pops out. He catches it again. Now, he's going to make the one thing about that young man, that he gonna make circus catches. He gonna be like, and then he have a lack of concentration, lapse of judgment, and drop a routine easy pass. And you like, bro, I just saw you take one up the top of your shoe from behind your back. How you drop this? We hit you right between the 1 and the 4. Yeah. But if you look at the way they ran the ball, Ocho, tonight with Najee Harris,
you know who Najee Harris remind me of, Unc? Like his gait is small. His running gait is small. He's not fast. I don't know how to fucking explain it. Remember when Marion Barber used to choke the rock?
Yeah.
I swear for God, him and Marion Barber, they run angry, but they smooth as hell the way they run. It's not like when Pacheco run, you could tell like he trying
yes.
Like it's like a smooth, like organized chaos type anger, the way Najee Harris and Marion Barber run the ball. He looked good tonight too. Yeah.
But give the Steelers credit. I mean, Mike Tomlin, he knows what was at stake. They needed to win this game. They had to win this game. You make a decision like that when the guy, it's not like you lost games because Justin Fields played bad. And I think the thing is that you minimize, and they still minimizing. They're not just going to spray the ball all over the field. That's not the type of offense that they have. Give Arthur Smith credit. If you notice, they started the game off with what? Play action, boot. Let's slow this pass rush down, Ocho, and let's settle in. Go ahead.
Right. I have a question. Even though it's not their offense, I think you think about the offense the Steelers had when they had Ben Roethlisberger, where they threw the ball all over the place.
Yes.
I think now they're going back to the old school style of 2000s, Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker, running the ball. And when you run the ball first to open up the pass. But I think the fact that you have a Russell Wilson who come from an offense where he can facilitate the ball and throw all the throws, whether they be short, intermediate, or deep, I think the playbook opens up a little bit more as opposed to if Justin Fields was in there at quarterback.
Yeah,
I think just based off experience alone.
It's really hard to say, Ocho, because the Steelers really dominated this game. I mean, once they got into the game, they settled in. They really dominated. My only concerns, and I've said this, and everybody talk about, all they need is a quarterback. I said, let's just say for the sake of argument, the Jets defense can't hold people to 10 and 13 points. Then what? Yeah. I said, now, if you go study history, if you look at historically great defenses, if you look at really good defenses, they don't stay good everything. I mean, you go look at the 2000 Ravens. The 2001 Ravens had a good defense. They weren't 2000. Go look at the 02 Bucks. The 03 Bucks they weren't the 02 Bucks. Go look at the Legion of Boom, the year they beat the Broncos in New York in the Super Bowl. The next year, they were good. They weren't that. Right. And so all I'm saying is what happens if they have a little slippage? Because you're saying that our defense is good enough to hold us down. All we need is a quarterback. Well, there are times that Aaron Rodgers he don't look like the old Aaron Rodgers. He looks like an old Aaron Rodgers. Right.
Now, one thing I will say is the Jets defense isn't the Jets defense that we're used to seeing. They were shaky tonight. Sometimes they'll have spurts and where they look good. The Jets offense throughout the entirety of the season, sometimes Aaron Rodgers looks like Aaron Rodgers and sometimes he doesn't. So the offense as well, it has flashes and spurts of, oh shit, it's gonna be nice. Or they have a great offensive series, then they have 4 series where it look like, well, what the hell are y'all doing?
I think that
y'all look lost out there.
Yeah. The problem is
when they get to a point, Unc, when the defense can put it together like we were used to seeing last year, and the offense plays a little bit more consistently, just a little bit more consistently, make some of those catches, make some of those throws, convert some of those third downs, I think they'll be all right. But they need to get it done. They need to get it done now. They need to fix it now.
Hall, 12 for 38. They had 15 carries for 54 yards. What am I going to do with that, Ocho? Nothing. That puts so much pressure on Rodgers. And listen, guys, it's okay. He's not what he once was. He's not. Like you said, he has some good moments. He hadn't played a clean game. We're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers play great for the entirety of the game. He is not one of these guys that he played like a moment here or a moment there. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
He's historically great. He's transcendently great. He hasn't been that. They need him to be that. That's what they that's what they gave up. That's why they gave it up, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? Also, if Aaron Rodgers to you, based on what you see, based on what all of us have seen, is he's still good. He still has flashes of greatness and shows it. But the fact that he's not the Aaron Rodgers he used to be, and that means the people around him have to be that much better. The people around him have to be a little bit more consistent than he is. So sometimes the receivers, I need you to save the day. Sometimes the ball might be off a little bit. I need you to save the day. Sometimes you got to save your quarterback because he's not the same as he used to be, as opposed to back then, if it was the old Green Bay Aaron Rodgers, you know what? I'm going to save y'all. Don't worry about it. I got it. Now this time, I'm a little older, and now I'm not the same as I used to be. I need you to have my back.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And it's been, he's 40. He's coming off a serious injury. He's on a different team. He's not in Green Bay. There's a different person in his ear. For the longest time, it was Nathaniel Hackett. for the first 4 or 5 games, and now he has a different someone, Todd Downing, I think that's his name, that's in his ear. It's different. It's different. He's different. And it's okay to admit that. I mean, what we've got to get out of doing, Ocho, a lot of times when we critique a historically great player, if we say he or she is not playing well currently, people think like you're trying to diminish what they've already done. I can't take those. No. We can't take those MVPs away from Aaron Rodgers. We can't take that Super Bowl away from him. We can't take away those all pros, all the times he's gone to the Pro Bowl. We're talking about in the game. We're talking about this season. We're talking about right now. So I need my viewing and listening audience to get out of that thinking, that thought process. Because we say a person is not playing well, it doesn't diminish what he or she has already accomplished. We're talking about right now. That's what we're critiquing. We're not critiquing their career. There'll be a time and a place where they'll say, okay, Ocho, what do you think about this person's career? Now we have to bring in everything in its totality. But at currently, all we're talking about is this year. We're talking about the 2024 Jets. We're talking about the 2024 Aaron Rodgers. We're not talking about the Aaron Rodgers that's won the MVP. We're not talking about the Aaron Rodgers that went to and won a Super Bowl and was the Super Bowl MVP. We're not talking, we're only talking about 2024 Aaron Rodgers and how and why he's not playing up to par and why the Jets aren't better than what they are. That's the only thing we're talking about.
Right.
So
I see you out there, Russ. I see you cooking, boy.
He played well. He was 6-20-29, 264, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a clean game. 36 rush attempts for the Steelers, 149, 2 touchdowns. George Pickens by far had his best game of the season. 5 catches for $111 and 1 touchdown, long of 44 on 9 targets. He played extremely well. They played extremely well. They did a great job of neutralizing the Jets' pass rush. And give those guys, give the Steelers credit. They have the same record, 5-2. They're the same record with the Ravens, right? The Ravens play tomorrow night. They play Tampa.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good game tomorrow night, boy. It's a doubleheader though. I hate when they do a doubleheader because now what game we supposed to watch? I'm watching the Ravens and the Bucks.
They got this thing. You only got one TV.
Who's the other game?
You ain't got 2 TVs in the same room. You don't put it. You don't split screen it.
Whoa! Time out. Why would I have multiple TVs running, and that causes a spike in my goddamn light bill?
Well,
why would I do
because that's a part of your job. That's like, well, why would I buy a nice outfit to go to work? Why would I buy a nice? Because that's your job requires you to have slacks or khakis and a button and a collared shirt.
Right, but no, listen, on my TV, I don't know what kind of TV you got, but my TV got PIP. It's called Picture in Picture.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it works. But who is the second game? Who the other game?
Start me the line. Arizona and the Chargers, I think.
Oh hell no! Ain't who finna be watching?
We are, cause we got to talk about it.
Chargers, a Cardinals fan.
we got to be watching it, cause we go to talk about it.
Man, Bucks and the Ravens.
Yes.
I see you, Russ. Hey, Mike Tomlin, I know you're gonna see this too, because I know you be watching the show. Thank you for listening to me. Get George picking the ball.
Yes. Ocho, the 49ers remain the lone unbeaten as they go to Levi Stadium and take down the 49ers 28-18. Mahomes threw 2 interceptions against the 49ers. He has 8 on the seasons. 1 was deflected on a deflected pass. The other was when Xavier Worthy fell on the route. He has 6 passing touchdowns and through 6 games this season. KC defense continues to stifle its opponent until Sunday marked the 27th consecutive game in which the Chiefs have allowed 28 or fewer points. On Sunday, they stymied the 49ers run game, putting the ball in Brock Purdy's hands. And we already know Spags D brought pressure, forced another 3 interceptions. Didn't Purdy have like 3? How many interceptions he had last week? Brock Purdy, 17 of 31, 212, 3 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, a QBR of 13. Mason, they had the ball, had 14 carries for 58 yards. Brock Purdy had 8 for 27, 24 rushes, 101 yards. Now, okay.
Hey,
I would. Okay. 49ers. Tell us about Brock Purdy. He elite. Y'all been telling me he elite.
hey, Debo out, Juwan Jennings out.
Ayuk got hurt.
Ayuk
Christian
got
McCaffrey.
hurt. McCaffrey's out. I mean, hey, Unc. I mean, I'm not taking up for Purdy, but how efficient is he supposed to be when your superstars are going like that? When the players that make that team go or make that offense go, what are you supposed to do? That's like if you got an engine, but it ain't got no belt, the engine run, but the car can't move because ain't no belt on the goddamn engine.
We don't make excuse.
I don't even know if that analogy
It
made
makes
sense.
But when Lamar didn't have receivers, we didn't give Lamar no excuse. When Patrick Mahomes guys were dropping passes and they out of the game, we didn't give him no excuse.
Yeah.
So now we making excuses for the guy. They told me he was that guy.
I'm just asking.
He's a product of the system. I don't begrudge him for being in a system that have Debo and have Ayuk and have all those weapons. I don't begrudge that, but let's call it what it is. It's almost a situation like Job. He has everything. Let's remove that hedge and see what he can do.
Oh, hey, Joe gonna get it done anyway.
No, I'm saying Job in the Bible. The devil told.
Talk about Joe. Oh, hey, that's my nigga. Job, but cool, boy.
You remember the devil said, of course he's gonna praise. The devil told you, he said, yeah, he's gonna praise you. You gave him everything. He said, remove that hedge and he'll cuss his very maker.
Boy, listen. And listen, that goes for a lot of things in life too, huh? Hey, some of your best friends, some of the people you think is your friends, tell them no one time. Watch what happens.
That's with anybody, Ocho. Ocho, I signed 50 autographs. I don't sign 51, asshole. I'm in the airport all the time, Ocho. And they're like, hey, you mind if I get a picture? I say, man, I wish I could. I say, but if I take one, then everybody gonna start. But hey, nobody's gonna notice it. So nobody's gonna see me with me and you standing side by side, my arm around you. Nobody gonna see me. Nobody gonna see that. And it's like, damn, nobody's gonna recognize you. Yeah. I said, you did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said, bro. Hey. But that's how it is, Ocho. And you learn to accept those things. You learn that you learn a lot about people when you tell them no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on. When you tell them no and when you make them angry. When you tell them no, you make them angry. You find out.
I'm like, damn, I told you one time. One time I say no.
Yeah.
And now I'm a mofo. I ain't ish. Damn.
I ain't never done nothing for you before.
Okay.
Well, goddamn, if
I ain't done anything.
Sometimes you got to start writing stuff down you do for people and then remind them later on when they kind of forget when you say no, like, listen,
I ain't gonna remind them
time for this.
Because here's the thing, Ocho. No, because here's the thing. You just have to put limits on what you give. Takers never put limits on what they take.
Oh, no, they're going to take forever now.
So I don't need to remind you. I don't need to remind you. Ocho, there's only been a handful of times in my life that I've given something and I've expected something in return. Normally, if I give somebody, now if it's a large sum, let's just say I give somebody I really know. I say, hey, bro, it's like, hey, Sean, hey, bro, I need a favor. Okay, hey, say no more. What is it? Bro, can you slide me $100? No problem.
$100 what? $100?
$100,000.
Oh,
Ocho.
Hey, boy, hold up. Wait, I got a question before you even finish the story. Now, if you have someone that needs $100,000, now will they ever be in a position to be able to pay that back, or how does that work? Do they have to pay it back?
No. Normally, what I do, give me 50 of it back when you can.
And
I eat the other 50.
Go. Okay, you're a real one. You're a real one. I like that.
Like, because the thing is, look, because here's the thing. I look at like my friends, my true friends. If the roles were reversed, I can honestly say
they'll do it for you.
No question, man. I tell the story. Bucket to tell you, I had a Range Rover. I only had like 20,000 miles on it, and I was gonna get the new model was coming out. And he said, man, homeboy, I said, homeboy, I'm gonna get rid of my truck. You want it? He like, homeboy, I would love to have it, but homeboy, I can't afford that. I said, hey, I'll cut you a deal. The blue book on it was like 60. I said, I tell you what, can you swing 25? I said, I tell you what, give me 25. I just got another 4-year extended warranty, which was about $6,000. Right. So it's about $66,000 total. I said, give me 25 and I'll let you have it. He said, you for real? So he go to the credit union, and it's like he gave him the VIN number and everything, and they pull it up, and it said he only wants 25. That's my homeboy.
Yeah.
And I only charged him 25 because I don't want him to feel like I paid for this. My homeboy ain't give me nothing.
Right.
That's what I do for my homeboys. But normally, if I give somebody a large sum of money, like somebody I know, not obviously my brother and my sister. My brother ain't nothing. He ain't got to pay me. He ain't never got to pay me back. He can come get $1 million right now, and he good for it forever. Right. But my homeboys, like people I know, they good. Mm-hmm. They good. I don't ask for anything, but anytime I give anybody money, I don't expect it back because I'm only going to give you what I can afford to give and not expect it back. So I'm not going to give you something that, man, I wonder when you're going to pay me back. And then I don't want you to avoid me, Ocho. You know how some people, you give somebody Ocho, and all of a sudden
you don't hear from them no more. You don't hear from them no more. Hey, when I think about, you know, it's funny. I think about the friends I have like that. If the roles reverse, if I needed it, like I'm thinking about who is really in a position where if I was effed up, like they really got me, and it was like it wouldn't be no, what's this for? Man, I ain't got like.
I don't even ask them what it's for.
If I was to call T.O. and I was in an unfortunate situation, and I say, T boy, hey boy, well, I need you. And he gonna say what number and how much, what's your routing number? Nothing else. If I call TJ, who's Mazzata? I call T, I say, T boy, hey boy, ain't looking up, boy. The sun down over here right now.
That's how I am, Ocho.
Can you put some down? Can you put some on the floor for your boy? I'm gonna pick it up. And TJ gonna be like, man, what you doing? He'll get on me for a little bit. Man, give me your bank information. No questions asked. At all.
That's it.
Nothing.
But
the same go for them.
But that's a great feeling to have, though, Ocho. To know you're in a situation that if the roles were reversed, I'm very fortunate. God bless me. God has put favor on me, and I've been able to bless my homeboys. You know, like Bucket always, every game, I always fly him out. He go to the Super Bowl. He's been every major event. When I went to the Division II Hall of Fame, I went to the Bronco Ring of Fame. I was Colorado Sports Hall of Fame, the Division II Hall of Fame. Everything I've been to, he's been there. He's like, homeboy, hey, and he'll call Shelly. You ain't got to pay for that, bro. I got you.
Right.
I mean, he always offers to pay, and that's all I can ask for, man. Hey, man, I don't want nothing. Hey, he come up and stay at, hey, homeboy, I got bro. Why you got a hotel room? Even when I'm not there, bro, you know you got a place to stay. Same thing with Burns. He coming through with his wife and he going to see the kids. Everybody stay at the crib. I ain't there. You good. That's how I am with my friends. They come when I was in the league, Ocho, they would come for the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm working because, you know, I got the NFL. I'm doing stuff in the NFL. Man, they there eating up all my food. I come home hungry. Man, who done ate all the food? But if I'm cool, I rock with you, Ocho. I rock with you hard. That's how I am, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm very fortunate. Like I said, Ocho, I'm fortunate. And I know if the roles were reversed, ain't no question in my mind. Yeah. I could call them up, and what I do for them, they would do for me.
Yeah. I got a small group. I got a small group like that too. Similar to that of your friends, you know, like Bucket and those that's been around you for a long time. You know, I got my Cincinnati crew. You know, it's that same. I remember I got lost. Quick little story. I got drafted. Obviously, no drafts in April. So, you know, you go in the following day and you're supposed to meet the coaches, meet at, you know, for the facility. So I did all that. I go driving around the city. Hey, back then, it's 2000. The GPS wasn't on the phone yet. So, of course, here I go. I just venture out on my own. I get lost. I get lost. I find a car wash. I pull over to the car wash. My homeboy, Jermaine Boyd. I know a lot of people in Cincinnati might be watching. Met Jermaine Boyd, man. I never forget. Asked him for directions. Told him who I was, man. I just got drafted to the Bengals, but I'm lost right now, man. If you could help me find my way back to the stadium, I'd be grateful. He got in his car, drove me all the way back to the stadium.
You followed him back.
Man, we've been friends ever since. We've been friends ever since. So now it's 2024. That was 2001. That's 23 years.
Yeah.
23 years, and if anything ever happened, or if I need something, I can call him. I got my homeboy I grew up with. He grew up 3 doors down from me. Rashard. If you're in Miami, you in the chat, Doink, anything I need.
That's great, man. That's how I am, Ocho. Even people that do serve, that provide a service for me, Ocho.
To find them kind of friends.
Yeah. No, they're hard to find, Ocho.
20 plus
years. It's hard
years.
to find. Like I said, me and Burns been friends 30 plus years. Me and Bucket coming up on damn near 40 years. Bucket was my teammate in college, started in '88. Burns was my teammate in Denver in '94. And everybody, I was cool with everybody. Everybody I would call, I remember I fractured my eye socket. This is how me and Burns got cool. I fractured my eye socket. And so, I couldn't drive, Ocho. Man, I'm hungry. Everybody I call, nah, man, I'm sorry, Sharpe, man, I can't. I got such and such a time. Got this going on. I can't.
Right.
I said, man. And I remember getting his number. I said, let me call. I call it. I said, hey, Burns. He's like, man, what's up? I said, man, I need you to do me a favor. I said, man, go to Wendy's. Give me a double cheeseburger, fries, and a large and a Coke. He said, hey, let me get my daughter situated because I got to bring her with me. And I got you. That's all I needed to know. He could have said, man, I got my daughter, Michelle gone, blah, blah, blah. That ain't what he said. He said, let me get her situated, get her in the car. I'll be right there, homeboy. That's it.
You never forget stuff like that, huh? Never forget stuff like that. And it's small. It's something so small, too. Something so small, based on circumstance, can mean so much and it lasts forever.
My grandmother in the hospital. Grandma in the hospital in Savannah. Hey, Bucket, do me a favor. Go by and ask them, do they want anything to eat? He go by, hey, y'all need anything? What's close by? It ain't got to be close by. What you want? You want Carrie Hilliers? You want Barnes? What you want? You want seafood? You want this? Hey, they good. They good. That's a great feeling. Since Kyle Shanahan took over in 2017, the 49ers are 0-5 against the 49ers. Excuse me. They're 0-5 against the Chiefs. The Niners situation turned dismal to disastrous. Jawan Jennings' hip was already out. Deebo Samuels played 3 snaps, left due to illness. Brandon Ayuk went down just before halftime in what is feared to be an ACL. Christian McCaffrey continues to be absent. Shanahan's offense was a shell of itself. Kyle just lectured Brock Purdy for 5 minutes at his locker. Purdy listened, said nothing. Never seen anything like it. It's tough. Ocho, it's hard to win in this league. It's hard when your stars, when they're not aligned, which means they're not there. I mean, you lose Deebo, you lose Ayuk, you lose Jennings. Those are your 3 top receivers. So think about it. You barely dress 5. You only dress like 5 receivers, Ocho. 5.
That's it, just 5.
You dress 5. So now you got guys playing that they're normally special teams guys. Yeah, they get reps in practice, but they're not really. Now they got to play major. Deebo leaves. So you might have had 6 because Deebo was already out. So you had another body up.
Right.
Now Brandon Ayuk goes out. Deebo plays 3 snaps. Ayuk goes out. Ocho. Now you get guys. Now it's easier. Oh, I'm ready. Damn, we playing the Chiefs. Them the 2-time Super Bowl champs. Oh, they good. Uh-oh.
With a great defense. With a good defense.
Yeah.
Some corners. And
you're dealing with McDuffie. McDuffie, he doesn't get the credit, but I'm not so sure. I don't know who you think the best is, but he ain't. I ain't saying he top. He ain't top 3, but I don't know if he 2 or 3.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I seen him today. They called a PI on him today where he ran the route for the receiver. He ran the route for the receiver, and I'm like, hey, ref, you can't throw that. You can't throw that. It's the game of football. Sometimes it get handsy a little bit, but if he running the route for the man, what are we doing?
Yeah, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that he tipping the route because DBs can read. You start to lean if you want to. They'll run it for you.
Yeah. And listen, and the funny thing about it is they were in condensed splits with the bunch formation, and he ran the route. Normally, I would think that would be a little bit more confusing as a DB because you don't know which way people is finna go. I mean, listen, that wasn't number film study.
Absolutely. I'm
it.
looking at the formation. I'm looking at the area of the field, and I'm looking at down and distance.
Down and distance.
That's what. Hey, Ocho, I'm looking at area of the field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down and distance. So I look at your split. Second down. Oh man, you done tighten the split down. Okay. Yeah. You think I don't know what you about to do?
Got to be going cross, huh?
Yeah. Now, a lot of times when they stack it, they like to run the outside guy. So they got 1, 2, the guy over here. They like to let these guys push ahead, let him slide through because you got to run over the traffic.
Yeah.
Hey, that McDuffie, that's one of the reasons why they kind of let Snead. It's like, okay, yeah, we love to have 2, but this young guy coming, and Ocho, you're gonna have to pay him a king's ransom now.
Yeah.
You have to pay him a king's ransom. You got to realize he was first team All-Pro.
Yeah.
And he don't look like he's slipping. He don't look like he's slipping. He look like he headed for another first team All-Pro.
Not at all. Hell, hold on. Speaking of slipping, hold on. The Kansas City Chiefs offense is slipping.
The defense carried him.
I think Mahomes gets the pad. Listen, if you look at Mahomes, you look at his numbers, his TD to interception ratio. Yeah. Hey, Unc, if it was anybody else,
I said that.
If it was anybody else, but obviously because it's the Chiefs, obviously because it's Mahomes, because he's the 2-time Super Bowl champion, he gets a pass. He gets a pass. For some reason, at the beginning of the season, they always look like this. Or his numbers don't look like what they should look like. They still need another target.
Yeah,
they need another.
I don't know if I've seen Ocho this.
They need another weapon.
Ocho, I mean, this 154, these 140s for an entire game. He used to have that in a quarter. Yeah. You remember when they played Tampa that year and Tyreek had 202 in the first quarter?
202. Oh yeah, I remember the game. Yeah,
and the dude had 370 at the half. We're used to seeing. I mean, he has the highest passing yards per game average. He's like 294. I think he only has one game over 300. He might not have very many games. I think the Super Bowl he had over 300 because it went to overtime.
Yeah,
but when you needed to make a play, Ocho, you see the run that he had. He get away from Warner.
And you know what? You talk about where he pump fake. He did the fake double. You notice players are scared to hit the quarterback. And now quarterbacks are having an opportunity to take advantage of, okay, I don't want to hit him. And instead of pushing him out or hitting him and make sure he goes out of bounds, he stays in and keeps on running. Now, if that was during our time, man, he would have been over there on the sidelines somewhere under the Gatorade goddamn cooler.
No, that's why guys is like, man, why'd you hit him? Man, you done made me run all the way over here. I'm going to lay his ass out. Them big guys, they don't like running all the way over there for nothing, Ocho. And to see you run out of bounds, I'm gonna get that lick on you. I'm gonna get a hit on you. But give them credit. I'm not so sure that there's any other team that would be undefeated with the quarterback playing as bad as Mahomes. He's not playing well. And I'm not, look, I'm not breaking news to anyone. You watched the game. He hadn't played well. He's made plays in a timely manner.
Yeah, and he makes them when it matters most.
But the Mahomes that we're used to seeing,
when it matters most. No.
Kareem Hunt has been a godsend.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. The defense is carrying the
Yes.
Chiefs. The defense is carrying the
Yes.
Chiefs.
The Lions, the Vikings fall from
Ooh,
the
that was
undefeated as the Lions
that
go
was a
into
good game.
Minnesota and beat them 31-29. Jared Goff has 9 touchdowns and 15 incompletions during the Lions' current 4-game win streak. The Lions have scored 120 points over the past 3 games, are the most in a 3-game span since they scored 125 in 1997. With the Eagles and 49ers sorting through a bunch of early season issues with the head-to-head road victory of the Vikings in their pocket, the Lions are the NFC's team to beat. The Lions gave up 383 yards, but when it counted late, they got off the field, give it to their offense, and guess what? Jared Goff went down the field, got in field goal range. They kick a walk-off field goal. Jahmyr Gibbs, 116 rush yards, collected another 144 rushing. He became the first Lions player with 150-plus scrimmage yards and 2 rushing touchdowns in a game since 2011.
That game was
It
good,
was.
boy.
Jared Goff was 22 or 25. Let me give you Jared Goff stats, Ocho. 22 or 25, 280, 2 touchdowns. Remember, he had a game this season where he was 18 of 18. So he's 22 or 25 for 280, 2 touchdowns, clean, no picks. They rushed the ball 27 times, 144, 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 catches, $112, 1 touchdown. Gibbs, 4 for 44. Khalif Raymond, 3 for 39, a tub. Montgomery, 3 for 39. Laporta. The only one that didn't do a whole lot was Jameson Williams.
But it's so funny is the fact that you just said that. Last week, Jameson Williams went off. And Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't really do anything. This week, Jameson Williams didn't do much, and Amon-Ra St. Brown goes crazy. The balance, Jahmyr Gibbs, 1 week, he has a good game. David Montgomery doesn't do much.
I think it's the first game this season that Montgomery hadn't scored a touchdown.
Yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs was on fire today, boy. He was on fire. I think they were able to do so well offensively because they was able to run the ball.
Yeah.
It made the passing game that much better.
Oh, they're going to run the ball now, Ocho.
Every time.
Their coach believes in that.
Every time. Yeah.
That's because running the football is a mentality. It's not about tricking somebody. It's about lining up and mano a mano, putting a hat and moving a man against his will. That's what the running game is about. It's about an attitude. It's about, I believe that I'm more physical than you. And so now that sets up everything else. Detroit, I ain't breaking no news to nobody. Detroit legit, Ocho.
Hold on. Talk about Aaron Glenn and that defense now.
They're getting better.
Hey, Aaron Glenn and that defense. That goddamn Brian Branch.
He'll ball hawk.
I know people probably tired of me talking about Brian Branch. That boy he's nice, boy. He's nice. Depending on what package he's in, sometimes it's a nickel, sometimes it's that safety. Man, all over the place.
They're young, Ocho.
Yeah, they got a bunch of babies out there.
They're gonna be good for a while.
Outside of Carlton Davis, I think Carlton Davis I might be wrong, but Carlton Davis might be the oldest player. And he ain't even old.
Yeah,
he look good. Terrion Arnold out there. And them boys had their handful with Justin Jefferson. And they did an okay
7 for
job.
81, held him to 7 for 81. He had 8 targets, 1 touchdown. Addison had 3 for 66. Naylor had 4 for 76. But they did a job. Sam Darnold was 22 of 27, 259, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Did a great job. They pressured it.
He wasn't that bad.
Aaron Jones running the ball extremely well again. But
you still think they need to go to get somebody to replace?
Hell yeah. I'm going to get Crosby.
Oh,
I'm going to get. Can you imagine what that defense would be with that kind of pressure now?
That'd be crazy.
I'm trying to win, Ocho.
Oh, I got another one. I got another one for you just to throw it out there. The number 1 pick that went to Jacksonville a few years ago.
Walker.
What you think?
No, I'll take
Max over that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Max Motor.
I was just thinking.
Max Motor. Max have what you can't teach.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he on go now.
That relentless
He
effort.
on
You
go.
can't teach that.
He on go 24/7. Hey, like a college frat boy. He on go.
The trade deadline is what, next week? Next Tuesday? Or is it this Tuesday? Next Tuesday. So a week from Tuesday, Ocho, is the trade deadline.
Right.
I ain't waiting.
We're gonna see.
I ain't
What?
waiting. Hey, what y'all want from Max? I give you a first and a third. I give you a first this year, a third this year, and I give you a fifth next year. The following in 26.
Yeah, I heard somebody talk about, man, they ain't giving up no Max Crosby, no first and a third. Shit, the hell they ain't.
Man, you crazy. For what? Because let me ask you a question. Tell me the player that you're going to get because you're going to the playoffs, and I believe you're going to make a deep run. Tell me the player that you can get in the draft that's going to be 28 or lower that's better than Max Crosby. Tell me the player that y'all can get.
Nathaniel.
And here's the thing. He can't help you till 25. Max Crosby can help you in 24.
Right.
So for me, it's a no-brainer for me. I mean,
it's easy, especially if you're serious. If you're serious about making a run. If you're serious about making a run, I mean, I would pull the trigger. I'm not sure who makes that call.
Well, I mean, obviously, I think Telesco is the GM, but Mark Davis, obviously, when you trade a franchise player like Crosby, obviously the owner is going to be involved in it, and because here's the thing, you don't have a quarterback, and you might want to need some extra ammunition to move up to go get one.
Make it a fire sale then.
Look, y'all are doing it. First of all, you're not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere. You know that, I know that. Right. You're not going. So I'm not going. Ocho, here's the thing.
Right.
Now, I can lose the house and then I can sell all the parts in it and then maybe move down and get me something next year.
Right.
But I didn't feel let him take everything. So what? I keep Max Crosby. He's already made it abundantly clear. I don't want to be a part of a rebuild. I'm about winning. He's not going to win in Vegas. He's not.
Yeah, he know that. They know that.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, the Lions to the Raiders. Dan Campbell need to send my homie Antonio Pierce a message and just text him. Help me help you.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else. Help me help you.
And I get him out of the AFC. Go to the NFC. I ain't got to worry about you. Because I ain't going to face you anytime soon because it's going to be a ways before we get to a Super Bowl. So I ain't worried about him. Let him wreck shop over there. But I'm definitely trying to, that's what I'm trying to do, Ocho.
Right.
All right, Ocho. We'll be right back after this quick ad.
Where we going?
President Trump, why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was not black, and then I read that she was black.
Vice President Harris.
We have someone who wants to be president who has consistently attempted to use race to divide. And I think the American people want better than that, want better than this. We all have dreams and want a president who invests in those, not in hate and division.
Oh, what you looking at, Ocho? What's on your mind? What you thinking?
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? Like, I'm thinking about, the presidency. I'm thinking about the two people who are running, that we have to choose from. And I always thought, obviously, I'm really not into politics as heavy as I'd like. I have family members that are. Don Lemon, we're related. He's into politics really good. Mark Lamont, Anthony Hill, he's another cousin of mine. He's really into politics. But I would love to represent the people. You know that? And it's probably I'm not the right person to do so, but I would just love to be in that position of power. To to be the president. Like, could you
No.
imagine what I could do?
Mm-mm.
If I was at the highest seat, can you imagine the changes I would make? When we talk about someone representing and being for the people, like that's me. Like I live by that. Like I really live it. I don't talk it. Like, part of being part of politics is talking and selling a dream, getting people to
Mhm.
actually vote for you. But what the people need is somebody that like me that actually, talk the talk and actually walks it. I'm really like that. Like I could just imagine I just when it's time for me to give a speech, and I start my speeches with, you know, for the American people, I just want you to know I fucking love you. And then I would get into whatever the topics are at hand. Like I would just be perfect for that, I just thought about that just after watching that ad. And I don't know, man. Damn.
No.
Are you who you voting for? Or am I being a little too nosy? I don't mean to be too personal.
I'm gonna keep that between me and the ballot. I got my ballot here. So I'm about to go upstairs and fill it out. Make
Okay,
sure it gets
okay.
back in time.
Right.
Look. The thing is, Ocho, you got a lot to be in politics. And
Oh
and
yeah.
you
Oh
said
yeah.
you're gonna be for the people, but the thing is that you need those big donors. That's
Oh,
what
I
that's gonna
got
fund the
donors
campaign.
now.
So what you think they want in
Listen,
return?
hold on,
What you
huh?
think they want in return?
Oh yeah, I got him. I got him. One hand rub the
Yeah.
other now. I understand the political game very well now. But this is the problem. The people don't understand it. I don't think the people understand it. Now we're not gonna make this a political goddamn debate because this is Nightcap, not Fox News or CNN. But I'm gonna let that be. We'll say that for another
Mhm.
date and another. Yeah, yeah. I can get into it. I can get into it good. I ain't gonna do
The
that.
Packers beat the Texans 24-22. The Packers win on the 45-yard field goal. Brandon McManus, who just arrived recently. This is the Packers' first win over a team with a winning record. The Packers' first 4 wins came against teams that have a combined 7-15 record. Their 2 losses came against teams that combined 8-2 record. The Texans' only previous loss came against the Vikings, who beat the Packers in week 4. CJ Stroud had his worst game of his career, throwing only for 86 yards with no touchdowns.
Mhm.
Josh Jacobs scored his first career receiving touchdown in week 7 after having 211 receptions, over 1,500 yards to start his career without one. Only Thomas Jones had more career receptions before getting his first career receiving touchdown in NFL history. Stephon Diggs spoke after the game on his beef with Jair Alexander. I'm never the bigger person. I'm not letting Ish go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need what the hell? That was a gnat. I got gnats in the goddamn room, man. Anyway, we need that. I like that. So next time the Packers and the Texans meet, we need more quarrels. We need more players going at it. It makes the game that much more exciting. There was no fight. Just the chirpiness and the talking shit back and forth. And the Packers won. The Packers won. I just think to me, maybe other people might not like it. I like it. It's exciting. The Mike Evans, the Marshawn Lattimore type stuff, the Odell Thurman, the Josh Norman, type stuff like I'm talking Odell Thurman, Odell Beckham and the Josh Norman type, like that makes to me as a player, it makes me want to watch the game and see how they do. On the
I ain't
on
studying
on
that all.
on the
Man, if you got that kind of energy before the game, I want the type of energy you're going to have during the game. I ain't got all
oh
time to be
well.
tussling and going back and forth, all that. Okay, I'm going to get your ass on the field.
It's just talking, yeah, just talking. It just so happened the Packers came out on the winning end this time. This time.
Packers, Jordan Love was 24, 33, 223 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's turning the ball over at an alarming rate, Ocho. That's concerning for me.
Yeah, he is.
He had 2
He
this
is.
week.
He
Didn't
is.
he
He
have
is.
3 last week? I think he had 3 last week or something. And it's hard. Romeo Dobbs, 8 with 94 on 10 targets. They got a great group of young receivers. Josh Jacobs, they ran the
Hey.
ball 20. They only ran the ball 20 times for 82 yards, but it looked like they only had like 55 total plays. Nobody really had nobody. I mean, it's an odd game. CJ Stroud was 10 of 21 for 86 yards.
Hey, you think they're missing Nico Collins, huh?
Oh, yeah. Dalton Schultz had 1 for 28. Stephon Diggs got 5 for 23.
See, they ain't got nobody to stretch the field like Nico, though. They ain't got nobody to stretch the field. And listen, the Packers did a hell of a job defensively.
Oh, they pressure.
They did a hell of a job defensive to even be able to hold C.J. Stroud to just 86 yards and 4 quarters worth of football. You know, it's commendable. It's commendable. But again, they don't have anybody to stretch the field.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've seen a game, Ocho, with this few plays with both teams.
Yeah.
It just seems like both, 10 of 21 and 33 rush attempts. That's 54 total plays that counted. So let's just say on the high end, they had 55, 56. The other team had 53 total plays. So you talk about 110 total plays between the two teams.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So, the Packers 5-2, but they trying to keep pace in that division because everybody's really good in that division, Ocho. Obviously, it's being led by the Lions, who have lost 1 game. Now the Minnesota, they have 1 loss. The Packers have 2 losses. The Bears, which were on a bye week, they have 2 losses. So you got to win in this division. You can ill afford to fall behind, and especially, the Packers have already lost a division game to Minnesota. So you don't want them to have too big a. Obviously, the 1-loss record is one thing, but a head-to-head, that's something entirely different. So, congratulations to the Packers as they win on the last-second field goal, 24-22 over the Houston Texans. The Bengals beat the Browns, 21-14. Fans booed Deshaun Watson after he goes down what appears to be an Achilles injury. Jameis?
Appears? You ain't see it pop? You can see it through the sock in the replay.
It just we got to go with what appears to be a serious Achilles injury.
Oh, my bad. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
The Bengals win 21-14. Jameis, a healthy scratch, comes in as an emergency quarterback because Dorian Thompson, he gets nicked.
Right.
Jameis was the emergency quarterback. He had to come in. He was 5 of 11 for 67 yards. Dorian Thompson was 11 of 24 for 82 yards. And Deshaun was having a pretty good game. He was 15 of 17 for 128 yards. But he can't seem to catch a break, Ocho. He just can't seem to catch a break.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough for him. Obviously, depending on who you are and how you feel about Deshaun Watson, the football player, you want to see him do well. You want to see him do well. Outside of that, obviously, the rumblings and the booing of him being injured.
I can't get down with that, Ocho.
You probably can't get down with that, but you have to understand, we all treat things differently. It's hard to tell people how to react based on things that have happened in the past that have occurred. So it's like it's tough. It's tough. Some people aren't gonna forget that.
I get all that, but somebody gets hurt and you applaud that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in. Yeah. I don't believe in. Look, they have the right. They paid their hard-earned money because in the introduction when he came out, they had Nick Chubb last. They booed him. They cheered Nick Chubb. I ain't got no problem with that. You have the right, but when somebody gets injured, for you to applaud that, I'm out.
Yeah. Hey, but Unc, you know how people are, Unc. Like when you listen, listen, if they ain't fucking with you, excuse my language, it don't matter what it is. Hurt, you pass away, they don't care. You playing bad, they give 2-0-0, you know what? They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. Fan, you know how fans are. Oh shit, up man, shit.
I might dislike something or someone.
Right.
But I'm not going to applaud mishap. I'm not going to applaud unfortunateness.
Right.
Somebody getting injured or, somebody that, people like that. Oh, I'm happy. Huh?
Yeah.
You happy? Nah, I don't operate like that. No matter what I think of
Yeah.
somebody, I don't wish death on them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Never
And I
that.
don't wish injury on someone because it's like I said, you paid your money. You want to boo the man, boo the man. But there's never going to be a situation, Ocho, where somebody gets injured and I'm going to be happy.
You clapping? Yeah. But again, when it comes to fans, and you know how fans are, they're very fickle, very, very fickle. Things haven't been going well in Cleveland, for them. Based on the quarterback play throughout the season this year, they probably wanted a change of the quarterback position and just everything coming full circle and him going down. And I think with the frustration from the fans, and that's what we got today. Obviously, the stuff that happened off the field didn't make it any better.
Joe Burrow was 15 to 25, 181, 2 touchdowns. He got sacked 3 times. I mean, they didn't do anything spectacular. I mean, they had 20. Think about Ocho. They had 25 rushes for 59 yards.
Yeah.
It was the turnovers that they got a 100-yard kickoff return, and they got a short field. Thompson turned the ball over twice, but it wasn't like they did anything spectacular. T. Higgins had 4 for 82. Chase had 5 for 55. They both caught a touchdown, but that was it. I mean, if you look at it, 25. So again, another 50+ plays, which is crazy. 50 plays. But it's not how many plays, it's making the plays that you have count. And when they got opportunities, Chase made a guy miss, caught a quick pass, made a guy miss, hit the seam, he was in the end zone. Chase ran a great route. Joe threw a great ball, touchdown. And, like I said, they got the 100-yard kick return to start the game, Ocho.
Yep. Charlie Jones. Yep. Oh, that first play on the inside, that was a slant route. Double slants. That was T. And then it was Chase that caught the fade on Greg Newsome. You saw he hit the Tyrone Lue and stepped over. Boy, listen. And the Browns got a real good defense, man. I love me some Denzel Ward, boy. I love that boy.
But the offense though.
It's bad. And so who's Jameis Winston's going to be the starter from now on?
He might. I mean, it all depends on Dorian Thompson.
I mean, he might. He is the starter.
Well, if Dorian Thompson is healthy, he came in because he's
but remember, Jameis Wilson was a healthy scratch today. He wasn't even dressed.
He was the third quarterback, yeah.
Yeah, so third quarterback wasn't dressed.
No, they dressed him.
Nah, let's bet. Bet $5.
Yeah, Deshaun went in. I mean, Thompson went in after Deshaun got hurt.
Right, but I'm saying they went in the game with 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston wasn't dressed today.
But I'm saying there's a reason why he wasn't dressed, Ocho, because
why?
You put him up, you put a third quarterback up, that means you got to take an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, a wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, you got to take somebody else. Okay.
So, and unless Jameis planning on running down there on punt, a kickoff, a kick return, we can't have him dressed. Now,
so he is going to be the starter, or Dorian Thompson going to be the starter?
Thompson got nicked. We don't know the significance of the injury. So once we find out the significance, he could be the starter because Thompson's injury is so bad he might not be able to play. Then you have.
Wait, hold on. I just thought about that. I'm tripping. So Dorian Thompson was the second string quarterback?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a possibility if Thompson is nicked really good or bad, however you want to look at it, he might not be able to play next week. And then you won't have any choice but to put Jameis because we know Deshaun's not playing.
Yeah. Damn, that's unfortunate.
It is,
man.
It is. And what's Cleveland, what you're thinking, what could have been, it's over. It's over, Ocho.
Hey, oh my goodness, man. like through the, never mind. I don't want to talk about that because that shit nasty.
It
boy.
is.
Seeing that thing pop, you know, when they do it in
Yeah.
slow motion, and you can see the vibration through the sock, the little ripple.
Yep.
I knew exactly what it was.
The Eagles beat
Man.
the Eagles beat the Giants in the Saquon Barkley revenge game. In the season's easiest to see coming revenge game, Giants former running back Saquon Barkley rode into MetLife Stadium in Eagles green, rushed for 176 yards on 17 carries, and a dominant 28-3 victory. His day featured individual runs of 55, 41, and 38 yards. His 176 ranked second in the NFL history for a player against his former team. Cincinnati Bengals Cedric Benson had 189 against the Bears back in 2009. Barkley's 187 yards from scrimmage alone, while the Giants combined for 119 yards total. What I don't get, Ocho, the Giants also pulled Daniel Jones in the loss. We made a change in the fourth quarter when it was 28-3. We had 100 yards. Just to create a spark, Dayball say Daniel will be the quarterback going forward. Said Jones of the moves. I was frustrated. Didn't like it, obviously. What I don't get, Giants fans, why y'all booing Saquon? Yeah. Now, y'all heard the general manager. Y'all heard John Mara. They didn't want him. Y'all boo that man. He wanted to stay. He damn near begged you to stay. Boo your general manager. Boo John Mara. That's how y'all should be mad at. They chose Daniel Jones. Y'all was happy. And y'all heard it. Oh, we gonna let you shop your talents. You can't tell your girl, I'm gonna let you go start. Hey, go on out there and see what's out there for yourself. If she finds somebody and then you get mad, why you get mad? You let it happen. Yeah. You could have said, nah, baby, I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. Me and you, we locked up. We in this thing. Lock.
I won't let you out.
Y'all mad at Saquon? The man damn near begged to stay. You could tell the man wanted to stay a Giant.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I would hope the fans know that. I would hope the fans understand the landscape of the business when it comes to the running back position in the NFL in general, how they don't value the position, which is why they picked Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. You know, even with the great addition in having Malik Neighbors, who was awesome, you know. I mean, listen, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't let that type of talent walk out the door. I just wouldn't, especially when the quarterback play is inconsistent. If the quarterback play is inconsistent, who's the one person that could take the pressure off the goddamn quarterback? You know what? All they got to do, hand the ball off to him and let him do what he do. But you let that walk right out the goddamn door. And then he come back and he haunts you today.
And he dropped 176 on y'all dome. And y'all booing him. Y'all saw Hard Knocks. Y'all saw the Hard Knocks. And then John Mara will say, I sure hope he doesn't come back. John Mara was the one person that had the ability to overrule the general manager. And he didn't do it. Yeah. See, what he wanted to do, he wanted to make it seem like he was so disappointed because he didn't want the fans to be on him. You are the owner. Yeah. There is not a move that can be made without your blessing.
Without your blessing.
So you let it happen. Giants fans, you got exactly what you deserve. Y'all wanted Danny Crimes, so you got it.
Right.
Now look at it. Now look at you. The man had a nice little stretch, parlayed that into $100+ million contract.
Woo! Boy, got that bag, boy. Got that busy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all paid Daniel Jones $40 million. If you gave him 30, you'd had plenty enough money to give Saquon here.
Saquon, yeah.
And you didn't have to do anything because you could have made him play to the 5th year. But y'all extended him early. You make Saquon play his all the way out. You put him on, as a matter of fact, you put him on the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So I don't feel bad for you. I don't. Mm-hmm. I mean, y'all got something to cheer for. The Yankees going to the World Series.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Win the first game.
It's gonna be. I mean, they gonna come quick because the last thing you want to be doing is overlapping the NFL. The first game is Friday.
Okay. Hey, they playing? Wait, so they got to travel
The
LA
Dodgers
back,
got the best record,
LA
don't they?
to
Or the
New York,
Yankees?
LA
They
to
starting
New
in LA
York?
or they starting in New York? Oh yeah, they start in
Man,
LA.
that's pretty dope, man.
Oh, this is a Fox. This is a Fox dream. The Yankees.
Who you
So
got?
you got New York and you got LA, and then you got everything in between.
Right. Who you got winning?
I mean, I like the Yankees, but I like Shohei. I like Mookie, but I like
Right.
Aaron Judge too, though, man. Damn.
And them boys be hitting, boy. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. What's buddy name from the Marlins? Who be hitting home runs
Oh,
too? He be
Giancarlo
hitting like
Stanton.
crazy. Giancarlo, yeah, he may be smacking them things, boy.
Rizzo. They got a nice little. It's gonna be. I mean, if this thing I can just imagine if this thing goes 7 games.
Right.
Commanders dominate the Panthers. Oh, so it's not the quarterback, huh? And for a second there, I thought it was the quarterback. Hey, Coach Canales. What happened with Andy Dalton? Because you had fans and you had everybody that thinking it was Young. It was Bryce Young. Oh, y'all got a victory, and that's all we needed. That's all we needed.
Right.
Dan Quinn got the squad back in the win column with a dominant 40-7 win over Reeling Carolina, boosting their record to 5-2 in the East while holding on to first place in the NFC East. All eyes, though, were on the status of Daniels, who exited the first quarter due to a rib injury. That cleared the way for fellow number 2 overall pick, Marcus Mariota, to shine in his relief. Mariota finished with 239 total yards, 34 rushing, 2 touchdowns, 18 of 23 passes as the Commanders outgained the Panthers 421-89. Every time you think of the Panthers, can't play any worse. They surprise you with another performance like what they had on display today. The Panthers have been outscored by 92 points in the first half this season. They were shut out today, 27-0. That's the worst in team history, topping their 43-point differential in 2014. It is also the worst differential of any NFL team in the first 8 games since 2021 Jets was minus 107. Ocho?
Yeah.
What you liked about what you saw from the Commanders? Because ain't nothing you liked about what you saw from Carolina.
Hey, listen, Carolina is. Listen, I don't want to say nothing bad about Carolina. They just know they have work to do.
Well, how you gonna say something good about them?
Hey, it's hard to even do that, But they got a lot of work to do on both sides of the ball. They got to figure out the quarterback situation as well. I think Dave Canales is probably on a short leash because Dave Tepper is one that is very impatient, very, very, very impatient. Other than that, the Commanders look good. They look good, man. They look good. So it's not like they beat my Bengals, and so they beat a bad Panther team, but they beat other good teams as well.
Yeah. They beat the Cardinals. They beat Carolina. They beat Cincinnati. No, they beat some good teams.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what you saw today from them, it wasn't a fluke. It's what we've been seeing from them in general. And even with the funny thing about the offense, even with Jaden Daniels going out and Marcus Mariota coming in, everything kept going. Everything kept going. I'm sure the offense might have changed just a tad bit because I'd assume, the way Jaden Daniels plays and Marcus Mariota plays, I think the playbooks probably change up, a little bit based on what each of them do well. But they didn't miss a beat, man.
Yeah,
they didn't miss a beat.
They got similar styles. They're very different quarterbacks. Both are very, very extremely athletic. Both are Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks. Ocho. Both were number 2 overall selected. And so, yeah, you're not going to have to change much. Obviously, Jaden Daniels is a better right now than what Mariota is, but Mariota came in and this is what you do. If your starter goes out, your backup needs to be able to come in and hold you afloat until the starter comes back. That is his job, Ocho. Right. That's his job as the backup.
Well, you know what I
wish?
Since we're speaking of backups that are supposed to come in and do an adequate job and try to keep your team or keep the team's head above
Yeah.
water. Marcus Mariota did a great job at that. I wish my Dolphins. I wish
y'all
my
done.
Dolphins. I wish
Y'all
my
done.
Dolphins had something, some type of
No,
answer.
that's what you told me. They were with that talent they got. Oh, Huntley gonna come in and do that thing.
Yeah. He was supposed to. It just didn't pan out the way I wanted. Hey, listen, it ain't pan out the way I thought it would pan out. It didn't pan out. But guess who coming back next week in week 8? Guess who coming back next week? Tua coming back, and he gonna throw for about 450 and 500 yards. Bet you that.
I hope so, Ocho.
I know so. I'm telling you.
I sure
what's
hope he
gonna
don't
happen.
get hit though.
He got to learn how to fall. That's all. Slide.
Ocho.
Slide. Nothing head first.
Duh.
Slide. Well, he didn't do that.
He did.
Remember, he went head first in the
exactly. When he already had the first down, just slide.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He got to learn how to slide. That's it. Protect yourself.
Yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
Protect your money. Protect your money. Protect your
You
chicken.
not a
You
running
protect-
back, a quarterback. Ocho, first of all, he, no matter what the circumstances are, should never go head first.
Right.
If you notice, Kansas City really don't do a whole lot of quarterback sneaks with Patrick Mahomes since he hurt his knee in Denver. Do the quarterback sneak? You notice that, Ocho?
Right. Yeah.
Peyton Manning,
No more.
once he had that neck injury, they never did another quarterback sneak with him.
Yeah.
Tua should never ever. I don't care if it's 3rd and 1. I don't care if it's 4th and 1. I don't care if it's for the game-winning touchdown. He should never. The reward is not worth the risk.
Right.
It just isn't, Ocho. It just isn't.
Yeah.
And given his circumstances, because like once you get a concussion, it's easier to get a concussion. And a lot of times they start to happen with greater regularity. And so it's tough. And I wish you can get in and stay safe. I really do. But Ocho, man, you know this is a physical game. And it's not so much you go because, hey, Ocho, somebody tackle you and they sling you down. And the next thing you know, the first thing, the back of your head hit.
You know what? I wonder if defensive players even care the fact that he's coming back. And do you think they'll soften up?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna try to knock his as legal and as clean a shot I get. I'm gonna take it.
I was just curious. I was just curious with them understanding how many he's had. You know,
I don't give a damn how many he's had. I'm just telling you how. You think of when a defensive player came back, Ocho, he's coming back, and I know his ankle, and I know his knee. You don't think oh, man, I can't cut, but man, oh, boy, ankle. Man, I feel so bad. Chop, chop.
Damn, you going at him like that, huh?
Roll his ass up.
Oh, hell no.
Roll his ass up. Hell yeah. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Hold on, Ocho. They put you out there. It's their job to protect you. It's your job to protect you. That's not my job.
Right. You're right. But he also has to protect himself as well. You got to protect himself.
Hell nah. Hey, like I said, I hope he can protect himself. I really do, Ocho. Yeah. The Bills beat the Titans after a slow start on offense in the first half. Amari Cooper played a significant role, even though it looked like he wasn't sure if he was going to play at times. Despite quarterback Josh Allen found him 4 times for 66 yards and a touchdown. Cooper became the second player in NFL history to record a receiving touchdown in the first game with multiple teams after changing teams mid-season. He did it with the Cowboys and now the Bills. Chris Chambers did it with the Chiefs and the Chargers. What you like? You like what you saw from the Buffalo, Ocho?
Yeah, they look all right. I like what I saw from Amari. Coming in, being another adequate target. Hell, he came in and damn near had not close to 100, almost 100, but he looked efficient today, giving Josh Allen another really good target that can get open all the time, consistently. He ain't got to play Superman, huh?
Nope.
He doesn't have to play Superman and cross his fingers and hope that players get open for him. Now you got somebody you can count on come hell or high water. He finna get open and cook any and everybody.
I like it. I like, Josh Allen was 21 of 33, 323, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Coleman, 4 for $125. Coop, 4 for 66. Shakir, 7 for 65. Kincaid, 3 for 52. They didn't run the ball extremely well, Ocho. 20 rushes, 74 yards. They need to be better in that area. But as long as Josh Allen doesn't turn the ball over, you're going to be in every game.
You good?
You're going to be in every game as long as he doesn't turn the ball over, Ocho.
Right. Everybody ate today, too. All the receivers ate today.
Ocho.
Yeah.
If I'm Tennessee, I'm going to trade Calvin Ridley. I'm going to trade DeAndre Hopkins.
Hold on, Calvin Ridley just got there. They just signed Calvin Ridley 2 weeks ago.
I'm paying him damn near $19 million a year. I ain't got nobody to get him the ball, Ocho. The man had 9 targets. He got 3 catches. D-Hop had 1 target for 1 catch.
Will Levis got an AC sprain.
Who?
Will Levis, he got an AC sprain, his shoulder.
You've seen enough of Will Levis. You know what he is. If Will Levis is the answer, I just need to know the question you're answering. You're asking. What's the question you're asking, Ocho? If he's the answer, quarterback that attended the University of Kentucky, but moving forward long term,
he having a rough start, Unc. He having a rough start.
Turn the ball over too much.
Way too much. He's like a young Brett Favre, huh? Hell, a young Peyton Manning.
Minus the talent.
Maybe.
The Seahawks went down to Georgia, went down to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Geno Smith, 18 of 28, 207, 2 touchdowns. Despite the fact of facing the highest pressure rate this season, Geno thrived. He had 7 completions on 13 attempts, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. First Cousins didn't play well today. He keep playing like that, they're gonna let him come to the cookout. He ain't come to the family reunion. He was some sauce today.
He been swag surfing after every game. They was on fire. You're gonna have games like you had today, though. It happens. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the best of them.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball. You can't turn the ball over like he turned it over.
Right.
Gave up a scoop and score. I think he had a pick, maybe 2, but I know he gave up a scoop and score because I watched that one. Seahawks are pretty good. They need to get back. They got back in the winning column.
Yeah, I'm happy for Geno, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Geno.
DK left the game with an injury.
Yeah, some with his knee. How's he doing?
We don't know yet. Cousins, 3 turnovers, 24-35, 232, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, and he had a fumble that was a scoop and score. Bijan Robinson, 21 of 103 for a touchdown. They ran the ball 32, basically 5 yards, almost 5 yards an attempt. Can't ask for more than that. But when you turn the ball over like that, Ocho, you open yourself up to get beat. Geno
every time
was 18 of 28, 207, 2 touchdowns. They ran the ball 26 rushes for 103 yards. DK, 4 for 99 on a touchdown. Noah Fant, 4 for 65. Lockett, 4 for 45. Kenneth Walker III, 2 for 24 and a touchdown. Turnovers kill you.
Yeah.
They'll kill you. They'll get you beat, Ocho. They'll get you beat.
Every time.
Yeah. Cousins, and he's played well.
It's hard to make up for that.
Cousins played well until today. Patriots coach Jared Mayo didn't mince words to describe his team's 6th straight defeat, a 32-16 loss to the Jags in London. We're a soft football team across the board. We talk about what makes a tough football team, and that's being able to run the football, being able to stop the run, being able to cover kicks. We did none of those. The Patriots opened a 10-point lead, then fell apart. They totaled 38 yards rushing, allowed 171 yards rushing. Jacksonville at one point ran 16 straight times and surrendered a 96-yard punt return for a touchdown late in the second quarter. And in today's game, the Patriots had won 59 consecutive games since 2017 when leading by 10 points or more. Ocho, man, that's high school. That's Pop Warner. When you run the ball 16 straight times.
Yeah. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Nothing you could do about it. I know one thing. Jacksonville, Brian Thomas Jr.
He had 5 for
If you
89
don't know his
on the
name.
touchdown, Ocho, along with 55. 5 targets, 5 catches. Evan Ingram, 5 targets, 5 catches.
Hey, we was talking about they've been talking about Trevor Lawrence real bad. They were talking about him bad, talking about he looked bad, and he come out, he pull out a win today. I know they were playing the Patriots, but you gotta get him when you can.
Yeah.
You gotta get him when you can. You know, that goddamn Brian Thomas Jr. boy, every week is something different. Every week.
Tank Bigsby is running
Pay
the
the man.
ball.
Yeah.
Is ATN hurt?
ATN, I was just gonna. I get ready to ask you. I think he's hurt. Unless he came back today.
Well, I don't see. He didn't have any rushes. Bigsby had 26 for 118 and 2 touchdowns. Johnson had 9 for 38. Trevor Lawrence had 2 for 13, and Brian Thomas Jr. had 2 for 2. He was inactive due to hamstring, but Bigsby has started to get the lion's share, a lot of the carries. Yeah, man. Patriots, man. They look. Nobody should feel sorry for the Patriots. They had a 2-decade run that's unrivaled any team in NFL history.
Right.
So, y'all, the fans should you know what? Hey, because if you 30 years of age, you don't know nothing but winning.
Right.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you 15, Ocho. Your whole life was in Super Bowls.
Right.
what y'all want to win forever? I mean, damn. Even the Yankees, I can't feel bad for the Yankees with it. Bro, they used to win in a 20-year span, win like 15 World Series.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel sorry for y'all?
Right.
But I get what Mayo is saying. Like, bro, how we let them run 16 straight times? How? Why?
Hey, what they was average? What they was averaging a carry? Probably 6-7 yards.
When somebody run it, yeah.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that's embarrassing.
Trevor Lawrence was 15 or 20 for 193 and a touchdown. So he wasn't asked to do a whole lot. Right. Hell, he probably had to clean his jersey out there. Just turn around and hand it off.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a bad feeling, Ocho. You out there and they just running the ball. And you come on, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Jalen Polk posted on wide receiver for the New England Patriots, posted on IG a peace sign. Mayo called him out for 3 jobs. Mayo said, "We need more from Polk. We need more concentration. He'll be a good player in this league, but he's got to continue to work at it."
Dang.
Ocho.
And then his response was a peace sign on Instagrams.
Yeah. See, they can't take criticism.
You got to be able to take that. You got to be able to take that and come back and prove your coach right. Prove him wrong, actually. Yeah, you can't take offense to that. Oh, that's how you feel? Okay, bet. Watch this. But hey.
Wow. Ocho.
Yes, sir.
The New York Liberty pulled off an overtime win against the Minnesota Lynx to secure their first ever franchise WNBA championship. The ref definitely bailed the Liberty out, I believe. That was a travel, very weak fall. Alana Smith was whistled for a foul on Breonna Stewart just a few seconds remaining in regulation. Minnesota challenged the call, but it was ultimately upheld. Stewart proceeded to tie the game from the free throw line, forcing overtime, where the Liberty eventually pulled away 67-62. The Minnesota Lynx head coach, Cheryl Reeve, was irate over the official decision to uphold a call, going far as to say the official robbed the Lynx of a title. I know the headlines will be Reeves cries foul, bring it on, because that ish was stolen from us. Bring it on. I believe that the defender beat Breonna Stewart to the spot. She went up vertical. I believe at worst, that's a no call. You let her play on. That's just me. I don't believe she fouled in that situation. But I also knew ain't no way in hell they're going to overturn that call.
Right. Nah.
Not that situation, Ocho.
It's almost like you can't really, based on the situation. Because of the magnitude of the game, the type of game it is.
I don't believe it should have been a foul. It should have been a call. The defender was there. She went vertical.
Right.
Stewart initiated the contact.
Right.
I mean, give them guys credit. Hey, the Liberty won. Look, they were down by as many as 10 points. Did a great job in the third quarter, outscored them 20-10 to take the lead. Minnesota hung in there, and I thought, but Stewie and Ionescu take the whole team out. The celebration is on y'all too. Your teammates bailed you out. That's why it's a team.
Right.
That's why it's a team. I mean, Stewie was 4 of 10, 15, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. Ionescu was 1 of 19 from the floor. She was 1 for 10 from the three. Take your teammates out, guys. Finals MVP, Jonquel Jones.
Jonquel.
She had 17 points, 6 rebounds and assists. Played very well. She played 42 minutes. Stewie was 4 of 15, 0 of 3, 5 of 8 from the three-point line. From the free throw line. But when she had to have them because she had went to the free throw line previous and missed both of them. Yeah. Came back, rubber needed to meet the roll. And it was a tough one because remember game 1, Ocho, she missed a free throw that would have won the game. And then she smoked the layup that would have sent the game into overtime. So she redeemed herself making 2 big free throws to tie the game and to get it into overtime. But I don't know, Ocho. I don't know. I just, like I said, I thought the defender got beat her to the spot. I thought she went vertical, and they blew the whistle. But even when they challenged, I looked at Ash. I said, "They ain't overturning this."
Right? Nah, definitely not. Congratulations
to the New York Liberty, this year's WNBA champs for the first time in their first championship ever. And Stewie did it. She said that's why she went there. She wanted to be the first. They've been close so many times. They had great teams. When they had Spoon, they ended up losing to the Comets. When the Comets went on that run, they won 4 straight. I don't think we'll ever see that again. When they had that great team led by Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, they had a juggernaut. But congratulations to the New York Liberty, winning 67-62 to win the franchise's first WNBA title, and congratulations, Jonquel Jones, Finals MVP. Now she has a Finals MVP and she has a regular season MVP. Made woman. Congratulations. Ocho, for the first time in 43 years, 2 of the baseball's blue bloods are squaring up in the World Series. The Dodgers made it official, defeating the Mets 10-5 to secure the franchise's 25th National League pennant. The victors secured a date the recently crowned champ of the New York Yankees. Fair or not, one knocks baseball has been perceived as inability to market its top stars. Well, you can't get any bigger than this because the 2 biggest stars, Shohei Showtime Ohtani against Aaron All Rise Judge, as they take center stage in the World Series next Friday. So you get Aaron Judge, you got Soto, you got Shohei, you got Mookie Betts, you got Garrett Cole, You got some stars. You got Giancarlo Stanton. You got the two franchises, the Dodgers, the Yankees, and everything in between.
Yeah.
What a matchup. I wish I could attend the game, but unfortunately, Ocho, we got to work.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
I want to go to the one in the Yankees because the Yankees, they got that good food down there and them little down there on the field level, them little suites.
It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold there. I don't want no part of that.
Huh?
But it's going to be cold. Next week
Yeah, it is.
Is what? November? It's going to be freezing.
Oh, at night. Hey, it can be October. At night, it's going to be cold, man.
Good.
In New York.
Good.
Hey, but that food, Ocho, that food be busted.
Yeah, I get my hot dogs at baseball
You go
games.
on the damn hot dogs, man. Stop eating them old glizzy guzzler.
But that's what I eat when I go to a sporting. When you go to a sporting
I don't
event,
eat no hot dogs.
It's like when I'm a little kid. I get two hot dogs, small popcorn, and
You like hot dogs?
Yes.
What you put on your hot dogs?
Nothing. I eat mine plain. I don't dress it up. I never dress it up. Hey, same when I was a little kid, that's where the habit come from. When I was a little kid, I go to the circus, I go to high school football games. I always get the same thing, and it just even now as an adult, I do the same thing every time. It's like it's routine.
Yeah, I don't eat hot dogs. I haven't had a hot dog probably since I was teenager, maybe early 20s. That ain't me.
Yeah, but you missing out.
But I'll take your word for it.
Yes, sir.
I get me a hamburger. I get some chicken tenders, fries. Dodgers have that. Dodgers have a ice cream, and they put it in a batting helmet.
Right.
And then the Dodgers known for the Dodgers dog. They got this hot dog about this long, Ocho.
A hot dog.
It's called a Dodger dog. That thing about how much is it, Ash? Like $10, $12? It's expensive though.
I don't like that. Just give me my regular hot dog. I don't need nothing, extravagant.
13.5 inches. So the hot dog $13.50. I can say 13.5 inches. I was like, damn, who eat the hot dog? Nah, I'm a pass. I'm like, nah. And old Joe say, man, yeah, I be loving them hot dogs, man. I love them hot dogs.
I can't help it.
You eat two of them?
Always. Mandatory. I go to one Heat game a year. When basketball season get ready to start, I'm gonna look at the schedule and see when the Lakers play the Heat in Miami. That's the one game I'm going to. That's it.
I think Costco sell the most hot dogs. I mean, because they got those that $1.50. I think it's $1.50. And they've been trying to raise, and the CEO's like, nah, we're not gonna raise the price. We're gonna keep the price. They probably sell what 300, 400, 500,000 of those things a year, maybe more. For $1, because a hot dog for $1.50, Ocho. And it's something about when they put them in that like, what is it, a rotisserie, that thing that it turns them over.
Yeah. So they burn or cook
yeah. But they be standing in line. I mean, when I went to Costco many, many years ago, people be standing in line to get that and that pizza.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You strike me as a guy to go in the store and be eating samples.
Oh yeah. No. And every time you walk by, hey, listen, every time you walk by,
hell no.
Change your face. You take your sweater off. And you come by in a different shirt.
No.
Yeah, that's me.
I ain't eat no samples. I don't mess with samples.
I can get full off.
You can, especially Costco.
I can get full off.
Costco have sample on every aisle.
Yeah. I'm gonna be all right.
I'm good. I mean, because think about Ocho, you got Aaron Judge is going to be the MVP of the American League. Shohei, it might be close because Francisco Lindor, the Mets shortstop, had an unbelievable season. But with what Ohtani did, the 50-plus homers, the 50-plus stolen bases, it's just going to be so hard to overcome that. and he had those RBIs, and he's doing it from the leadoff spot. So I think so now you couldn't ask for anything. You got the MVP from the American League, the MVP from the National League, and you got the two most historic franchises. Now, the Dodgers, the Cardinals is another iconic franchise. So is the Cubs.
Right.
But when you think baseball, it's the Yankees and the Dodgers. They got the names. They got, from Ruth to Gehrig to Mantle to DiBaggio to Jeter.
History.
Now Aaron Judge. They got him. Yogi Berra. They got him.
Yeah.
They got names.
They got
I think Jimmy Foxx played.
Yeah.
Did Foxx play for them? Or he played for the Lions. I mean the Tigers. Okay. So they look. Aaron Judge had 58 homers. He led the league in RBIs, walks, on base percentage, slugging, OPS. Ohtani, 50 homers, stole at least 50 bases, I think he had like 57, 58 stolen bases. But Judge is going to be a unanimous AL MVP. He's going to be unanimous, and rightfully so.
Right.
I think Shohei Ohtani is going to win his third MVP in 4 seasons. And he'll be the first since what was the guy? He did it for the Reds and the Orioles to win the MVP in 2 different leagues.
Damn.
He had 600 home runs. What's his name? Oh my God.
600. Barry Bonds?
No. Bonds only won the MVP in the AL.
Cal Ripken.
He was a manager. Robinson. What's his name? Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson.
Oh, Frank. Oh yeah, Frank. That's my boy. We got Frank. Yeah.
Actually, I think he won the Triple Crown too. He won it for the because I think he went back. I think they went back because Yaz before Miguel Cabrera won it. Yaz was the last to win the Triple Crown. Did for the Yankees. He did it for the Red Sox. 67, I think. Frank Robinson, 66. Look at his numbers in 66. 586. What is the he might have won the Triple Crown, but I know he won the MVP in both leagues. So, Frank Robinson did win the Triple Crown, right? In 66? Yeah. My bad. Ocho, I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
You good? Listen, I was at that game, man. I was there, so I know.
But Ohtani is going to be the second. He's going to be the second man, I believe, to win the MVP in 2 different American League and the National League.
Right.
And I think Aaron Judge is going to be a unanimous MVP for the American League. He's going to win the MVP for the second time in 2 seasons, and rightfully so, because he had an unbelievable year. Carried the Yankees. He and Soto
again.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah. Ocho, the cheapest ticket to Game 1 is $1,085. I could just imagine what they're going to be at Yankee Stadium.
Oh
Them tickets might be $3,000.
Listen, it's been so long for Yankee fans.
They hadn't been to the World Series since 2009 when they won it.
You know what? I think they might pay whatever it might be. Especially, baseball fans is a different kind of loyalty, a different kind of love, because it takes so long for a team to actually get to this point to where you're in the World Series. I don't think they even care what the ticket price is going to be. They will be at the game.
Yeah. Yeah, hey. And it's so many games, though, Ocho. That's 162 games. They start playing in late March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October.
A lot.
So, those field level seats at Yankee Stadium. Oh, I could just imagine. I could just imagine what they're gonna go for. Them tickets will probably be $10, $12, $15,000.
Who?
Excuse me, at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I could watch the game. I could watch the game in New York from my hotel for free.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, hell no. And then to be cold, I don't like the cold.
That's gonna be
I don't like
cold,
the cold.
right?
I don't think I got that kind of jacket to keep me warm.
I do, but I won't be going to the game.
You got a fur coat?
Yeah. You see my cheetah coat I had on the other day?
Nah,
Is that cheetah or leopard?
probably leopard.
Dang.
Leopard got bigger spots.
Man, hold on, it's right here. Hold on. See, I caught this. I caught this
That's
myself. I scared.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I caught him. I ain't used no rifle. I ain't used no gun.
You know, a rifle is a gun, but okay.
No, I'm saying I didn't use no rifle. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I caught him. I caught him with my bare hands. He lunged at me, and he had me around the neck.
He had you or you had him?
Oh, he had me around the neck, his teeth. And I was able to get my finger. I got my hand in between my neck and his teeth because there was a little gap. And then I was able to tickle his Adam's apple like this. And he let me go. Then I grabbed him and lifted up and snapped his neck. Happened? Yeah, and I skinned him and I made this jacket out of it.
That's a nice trophy that you got.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's good for the winter too.
Well, I'm hoping you're not gonna wear it in the summer. Somebody might think you need to be committed. If you wearing that in Miami at any point in time, somebody gonna play some 51-50 hold on you, bro.
That's my good prized possession there, boy.
All right. Hey man, somebody said that they know TJ Maxx when they see it.
What shit, bro? I wish that was TJ Maxx, bro. You know, I went through goddamn hell skinning that cat, man. Shit, TJ Maxx. They don't sell that at TJ Maxx.
All right, Ocho. Now it's time for Q and A.
Hey, who play tomorrow, man? You told me already, huh?
The Ravens and the Bucks, and the Cardinals and the Chargers. Okay.
I tell you what, you watch the Cardinal and Chargers game. I'm gonna watch the Raven and Bucks game.
I'm gonna watch both of them because we're gonna talk about both of them.
Hey, that game's shitty, boy. Hey, Marvin Harrison Jr. playing?
Yes, he cleared protocol.
Okay, I'm watching. Yeah, I just want to make sure you. Okay, I'm watching. Never mind.
All right, Ocho. J-Dub from Akron. Unc, you said the other day if you had 1,000 tongues, you couldn't thank cat enough. What would Ocho do with 1,000 tongues? Let Russ cook. Man, you know what he do.
Hey. Huh?
I already know what you do.
What would I do with 1,000 tongues? Hey, but with 1,000 tongues, I tell real I love you 1,000 times.
You done told in a certain other way too, but okay.
No. I don't. Matter of fact, right now I'm on a spiritual journey, so we not on that right now.
You're not.
You know? So yeah. So both of us we decided to, as we try to recommit,
rediscover each other.
We just yeah. We just
I like that.
We starting over. Yeah, we starting over from scratch. Yeah, I'm excited.
Man. Ocho, you know, sometimes I wish I was born kind of like 15 years later. So in 68, that'd have been born in what? 93?
Right.
93
right.
Put me at what, 31? Nah, hell nah. Yeah, 68. Nah, 83. That'll make me 83. I'm
Right.
like, what the hell my math at?
Why would you?
83. Nah,
Why
I
would
need
you
to be
run
born.
it up?
I needed to be born in like 90.
Why?
Cause you know, girls, they different now. They move a little different.
What you mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't think you want to know. They don't move a little different. They're a little easier
They
as
move
opposed to
different.
before.
What nobody they make you wait on 2, 3, 4 months, a year.
Back then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man, you wouldn't get no hoo-ha on
yeah.
no first date. Man,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
stall you
it's
out.
different now. Yeah, depending on who you are.
It
Depending on
didn't
who you
matter
are,
who
you
you
gotta
are.
wait it out.
Because I was him, and I ain't hit it. They stall your boy out, Ocho.
Yeah. Times are different. Times are different now. Huh? They listen, they ain't got time to play. I don't want to waste no time. So if you ain't good in this area, we ain't gonna be together anyway. We can do all the dates after. Let me see what you're working with, honey. That's what the women will tell you. That's what they'll tell you today.
They know what they tell you?
Right there in front of
Damn.
you. Listen, you ain't finna waste my time. What time you want to meet up? What you trying to do? Because I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be with you anyway. Because the sex is bad, we ain't going to no damn
I'm trying
dates.
to do something for two something. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to move the crowd.
Well,
Move the sticks, take it for 6. That's all I got for you, man.
right.
That's it.
Move the sticks,
That's
take it
it.
for 6. I like.
That's it.
Hey, boy, times have changed. Boy, that's one thing about it. They're very aggressive. They know what they want,
Yeah.
and they're not scared to let you know.
They let you know?
Oh, they're gonna let you know.
Bad was like that too, Ocho? Bad was like that? Now, I know
Yeah,
the twos
man.
and fews will
Yeah.
let you have, put it down on the first night. But I'm talking about like an 8, 9,
listen.
10.
Yeah, the 8, 9, and 10 like that too. Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Man, listen, I lie for you before I lie to you.
God almighty dog.
Yeah. Now, and I only know this because I'm telling you the stories that my homeboys tell me. I don't get an opportunity. I'm not in the streets no more. I'm put up. So I like hearing the stories. I like, but damn,
Yeah, all my
she ain't
homeboy
even.
married too, Ocho. All
Yeah,
my
so,
homeboy married.
hey,
I ain't got no story. You can't tell me no story. There ain't nobody. All I can do is reminisce.
yeah, it'd be
Ocho,
like that
sometimes I be
sometimes.
sitting on my couch, I be thinking, damn, boy, I remember back in 1982.
God damn, 82?
Yeah. Ocho, that's all I got.
Yeah.
When you go through life, Ocho, you get to a point in time that you say, you know what? The only thing I'm trying to collect now is money and memories.
Woo. Well, I like that.
And right now, I got more memories than I got money. I got some memories.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get my money to catch up with my memories.
Right. That's right. You gotta listen, Unc, they out here for you, man. You got to find you
Nah,
one,
I'm
man.
good.
They
I
ain't
gotta
gonna tell
stay
you
focused.
no.
I gotta stay focused. I got the task at hand, Ocho. We going
Right.
places. We going places.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We going. We like the Jetsons. Ain't no telling where we gonna end up.
The Jetsons. Do you?
You remember the
Yes.
Jetsons?
You talk about Elroy, George,
Yeah.
Judy, Jane,
Yes.
Astro the
That's why
dog.
I say. Hey. Yeah. That's why I say we like the Jetsons. Ain't no telling where we gonna end up.
The Jetsons were the first place I saw a treadmill, a microwave, because they had all of that stuff back in the 70s when it came on.
Yeah. I bet the chat don't even know what the Jetsons are.
George, Judy, Jane, Elroy, and Astro. Astro was the dog.
Yeah. You remember Small Wonder?
Mm-mm.
You remember Small Wonder?
Nope.
What about Punky
Yeah, I
Brewster?
remember Punky Brewster. Yeah.
Okay.
Isadora said, Ocho, you lying. We all see that rose toe on your rose toy on your gaming setup on IG.
That wasn't a Rose toy. That was a Glade plug-in.
Oh, I don't know.
That was an air freshener.
Okay, Ocho, I didn't see it. Damn.
I know. I'm just talking about what they talk about. It was.
I mean, you being quite hostile, buddy.
Nah, I ain't hostile. I'm just saying the person they loud and wrong. How you gonna tell me it's a rose? It's a Glade plug-in, and when the air freshener run out, it had like a little Dove scent to it, like a Dove type smell. I'm using it as an ashtray when it's done.
I need to be more than 90. That's what I'm gonna be reincarnated. When I can come back, I'm gonna come back as a 90s.
Right. Okay.
Raffy collects. Rodgers gets solidified and gets Adams and lose. Who's Rodgers blaming next?
Hey, they don't even need. He don't even need to blame nobody, man.
He just need to play better.
I'm telling you. Yeah, he needs to play better.
That's it.
And instead of those flashes of greatness being in spurts, just have them a little bit more consistent. That's all. Oh.
And that's the thing. I think the thing is that a lot of times when we say someone needs to play better, oh, you this, oh, you that. No, he needs to play better. That's why they gave up what they gave up to get him. If that was the case, you could have just went and arbitrarily got somebody else to do what he's doing. Mm-hmm. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Shouldn't we have lofty expectations for Rodgers? Shouldn't we hold him to a higher standard than we hold a normal quarterback? Yes. He's done that. That's what Rodgers has done. He's elevated himself into that category. So therefore, we have to hold him to that standard. We must hold Aaron Rodgers, not to the quarterbacks that are playing today, to a younger Aaron Rodgers, because when you're great, that's what you get compared to, your younger self. They compared Jordan to him younger self. They compared Kobe. They compared LeBron. All the greats get compared to them younger selves. That's just the way it is. I didn't make the rules, and I'm not going to try to change it now to fit somebody to make sure that they're okay. No, that's not how it works, Ocho. That's not how it works. Raven 9 said, why are people acting like fans are booing the player Watson got hurt? They're cheering that the person got hurt, two different things. Hold on. Why are people acting like fans are booing the player Watson got hurt? They were cheering that the person got hurt. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying you can't separate the two. It's him. Right. I get it. Okay, they said, "Oh, we're cheering for the player or the person." They're not interchangeable.
Oh, not the player. Oh, I see.
But they're not interchangeable.
Right. I can't speak ill on anyone, especially after injury.
When he scored a touchdown, y'all didn't boo him. Why didn't you boo him then? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's all right.
Okay. That was different. Let's move along, Ocho. David Parsley, Uncle Ocho, help me get the kiddos Happy Meals. What are the plays for tomorrow? Last time you said Lamar and Henry 100 plus. I got 2 McChickens instead of 1. What's our part? Well, my parlay is tomato, and I'm gonna hit it. Boy, you see today, Breece Hall get a touchdown today. All he had to do was hit last week, get a touchdown,
right?
And I'd have hit it. But I'm gonna hit this tomorrow. I got one for you. I'm gonna get it tomorrow.
What you got?
I got to save it for tomorrow. Posted it tomorrow.
Okay.
Brian N said, "What's up, Uncle Ocho? How about my Lions today? Where are you ranking JG on the MVP list?" I say top 3. We need a DM praying Crosby or Smith. Love my merch. There's only one, number 32. Oh, he smack dab in the MVP discussion.
Who that?
Jared Goff.
Oh, hell yes. Absolutely. But the Lions got the number 1 offense in the goddamn NFL.
And he's the quarterback.
Yeah, he making it go.
I think it's obviously Lamar. Listen, the Ravens got 2 players in the MVP discussion: Lamar and D. Henry.
And King Henry. Yeah.
Yes.
What if Lamar win it again? He might win a
He
third.
could
Boy.
possibly.
That's crazy.
Derrick Henry's on pace to rush for what? Damn near
2000 something?
He got what they play 6 games? And he got over 700 yards. So he's on pace. Yes.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but Jared Goff is definitely into the MVP discussion. The numbers that he's putting up, the completion percentage that he has, the way his team is playing, and impressive the record that they have, he's absolutely in the MVP discussion, and rightfully so. Name is Elijah Unc. Couldn't pronounce my name tag last night. But anyhow, Unc, keep striving, bro. I really look up to you. How you guys feel about my top 5 teams? Kansas City, Baltimore, Minnesota. Minnesota got beat by Detroit. No, Minnesota got beat today. They can't be. Green Bay.
Everybody he just named is playing well.
Yes.
Well above 500 teams.
What's Tampa? What's Tampa's record?
Minnesota finally lost.
You like Tampa or Green Bay?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going right now. You can go. Listen, it's all on preference. I like what Baker doing with Mike Evans and goddamn and Chris Godwin. Them boys.
Mike Evans. Mike Evans. I think it's a game time decision, Ocho.
Oh shit! He hurt.
I think it's his hamstring.
Oh man, listen. What is it? Everybody needs soft tissue injuries. Damn, man. I'm trying to think who would replace Mike. I gotta look at the depth chart.
Oh, they got some players. Jason Wiggins said, third super comment here. I love the drama of the NFL today. You have to compete. You have to have competent quarterback to make it in the NFL playoffs. Nightcap is everything to me right now. Bro, appreciate it. Jason, appreciate the support. Appreciate you chiming in. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for being a super member. We greatly appreciate that support. You definitely have to have competent quarterback play because you can't hide him anymore. It's not good enough. Oh, we're going to run the ball and we're going to play outstanding defense. No, defenses are too good now. They're going to make your quarterback play. And he's going to have to be competent and he's going to have to make throws. And if he can't, you're not going to go very far if you do make the playoffs.
You get exposed.
Dab Smith said, what's up, Unc Ocho? The NFC North is the best division in the NFL. I believe the Packers are the dark horse on the NFL. Which team y'all think is a dark horse in the NFL?
Dark horse team. Who would be the dark horse? I want to say the Bears so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I do. But if Caleb Williams keep playing the way he's playing,
I agree.
Not the beginning of the season, until about where he's been at the past 2 weeks, that would be my goddamn dark horse.
I thought you were gonna say Cincinnati.
No.
Oh man.
Cincinnati not a dark horse. We just the best team in the AFC North.
No, you're not. Y'all the third best team.
We are the best team in the AFC North, and you'll see that when it all matters.
It don't matter.
It's
now?
gonna come together. Oh no, not right now. Football season don't start till after Thanksgiving.
Y'all might be out of it by after Thanksgiving.
Never that, boy. We finna go on a run.
Who you think is the dark horse? In the NFC, it's got to be somebody. I guess I'll take Seattle then.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good pick.
What about the Commanders?
I hope Debo. Oh damn! I could have went with Jaden them, huh?
You like the Eagles as a dark horse, or they not a dark horse?
No, Eagles ain't no damn dark horse. Yeah, that Bears and Commanders is a good one for a dark horse. Teams that were horrible last year, and this year is like,
which players? Ihaja Ba. Which players with record-breaking contracts actually fulfilled them? Many contracts seem wasted due to injury or underperformance. Could this impact future contracts, making them more incentive-based? I think Patrick Mahomes fulfilled his.
Right.
I think Aaron Donald fulfilled his. Who else got a big contract? I think what you call him at one point in time was the highest paid offensive lineman, Big Trent. I think he fulfilled his.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry fulfilled his contract in Tennessee.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, he fulfilling his
Right.
contract here in Baltimore.
Yeah. But it wasn't breaking. I mean, he only got $8 million.
Right.
I mean, but
you could tell you rich. You said only.
yeah,
8
but I'm
million.
saying when we talk about record breaking, we talk about like a Christian McCaffrey was, 5 years, 90 million, $80 million, something like that.
Right. I got you.
I mean, no, $8 million is a lot of money, but considering he was making 13, 14,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But we'll have to see. We see some of these receivers getting record-breaking contracts. We saw some D linemen getting paid. Wide receiver. So we're gonna have to see Jefferson. I think Tyreek put two over 1,700 yard season. I think he's fulfilling the contract that he's doing what they paid him to do when he went to Miami. Now, he ain't got nobody to throw him the ball. He's finding out. And Tua.
Different ball game.
Yeah. Robert Presser. I feel like Angel Reese not knowing her WNBA salary is a little concerning. I'm rooting for her, but everybody got to be smart about their money. I mean, what's rookie salary? 70,000, 72, 73,000?
About 74.
Okay. Now just
say she pay $8,000 in rent.
I mean, you living down. I mean, she probably lives downtown in the high rise.
Yeah. I mean, but her sponsors and endorsements, she makes probably 4 or 5, 6 times, her salary.
I mean, she had NIL probably with 1.4, 1.5 that turns into sponsorship. Right. So she's probably making, $1.5 million, $2 million a year. Right. So, $8,000, which is $96,000 in rent. Is not on $2 million, which is after taxes. You're talking about she probably brings home 1.3, 1.4. It all depends on the lifestyle that she wants to live. I mean, obviously, you see her, she has designer on. So, hey, I think as she gets a little older, she'll realize that, probably need to stash some of this money. But the NBA salaries are going to increase. I mean, I think the most you can make now is probably $250,000, the top tier. Skylar Diggins, right. Stewie, and Asia, they're probably making that. But I mean, there's going to probably be a time when the salaries, by the time her and Caitlin, who knows, that salary might be $300,000, $400,000. So, I don't getting to tell people because look, I was wasteful at one point in time in my career, and so it's just something that you just have to learn, Ocho.
Right.
She's young.
I mean, it's she's young. Yeah. With time, experience, things will change. What she enjoys now, she won't enjoy 5 years from now.
Right. Boss Lady had conversation we had today. I said what I said what I said. A friend of mine believes when God was passing out roles, men was giving harder roles and harsher punishment. Do y'all agree?
Wait, say that again?
She said she had a conversation with a friend, and a friend of mine believes when God was passing out roles, everybody have a role to play, men were giving harder roles and harsher punishment. Do you agree?
Of course.
Nah.
Of course, but I when I think about the roles that men were given, I mean, I don't think there's any role that's more difficult than being a mother.
Okay, so you disagree then?
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do. But ain't no role as difficult as that.
Oh, you're having a baby.
And, yeah, I mean, having one and dealing with a child 24 hours.
And then having period cramps.
Yeah.
Bad, doubled up. eating pads
Boy.
and bagging all this.
Curled up in the
Oh, can you hand me this? God dang.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Come on now. I think y'all be milking that thing. Look.
Nah, don't do that. They're gonna get
I'm
on
just
you now.
saying, man. They be killing me, Ocho.
They don't milk it.
Have me going out there getting all kind of I need some Advil.
Midol. You gotta get the Midol.
Pampered or something.
Hey, get a warm heating pad.
But they look, no. I've been in situations where they appear to be so bad they be vomiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I was just kidding. Obviously some light, some be heavy, but hey.
Right.
Unless you're in somebody's body, you don't know. Because they on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10. It's a 10. I've had some, well, Shannon Sharpe broke my collarbone, 10. Fractured my eye socket, 10. Dislocated my elbow, 10.
Right.
My hips, when the doctor would ask me my tail, the doctor, it's a 10. 10. T-E-N or T-I-N, both of them, 10. It hurt. That's what happened. It hurts. So, yeah, I definitely think having to deal with, once, I mean, think about it. They have this, most women, not all, a lot of women you have a cycle and you probably can start as young as 11, I don't know, 10. And then until you, 55, maybe 60. Every month, except when you're pregnant. So, hell no. Nah. So imagine having a toothache once a month for 40 years.
Damn.
Women, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, women. I apologize. I've always been sympathetic. I just wasn't bringing no pads and no tampons home.
Listen, listen, I don't even have no choice.
I ain't getting it. Nope. Randy Alana said, Unc Ocho, your boy finally got divorced this past Tuesday. Would you guys please give me a shout out? Randy, bro, damn, you seem really happy about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, we'll shout you out. Hey, Randy, congrats. I mean, if congrats is in order, congratulations. Hopefully you and her came to an amicable settlement or an agreement. If kids were involved, I hope this is what's best for the kids, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. You guys are going to be a part of each other's life if you have kids forever. Until those kids get 18, forever. So hopefully everything worked out really well for you, Randy. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe congratulations is in order, but as long as you're doing well and this is what's best for everybody, I wish you the best, bro.
Ain't nothing out in these streets, Randy. You might want to go back.
Shit. KB said, hey, Unc Ocho, would you please give my husband Adam from Jacksonville a birthday shout out? He just turned 40. He watches Nightcap every show, trying to surprise him. Hey, Adam, wifey said she wanted to wish you a happy birthday. She said, you watch us all
Adam, but they do, boy. Adam, but they do, boy. See, holla at your boy, boy.
Duval. All right, Duval, stand up. That's Duval County, Jayville, Florida. That's North Florida. But Adam, yeah, thank you, bro. We appreciate the support. Ocho and I, the entire Nightcap crew here, we greatly appreciate your support. Happy 40th, and wish you many, many more to come. Kay, thank you for reaching out. Lamar Robinson, hey, found out yesterday that my 4-year-old dog has non-curable lymphoma. It hurts trying to figure out how the hell to tell my 3-year-old daughter that he won't be around. How did you deal with that hurt, man? That feel like a family member. That feel like a family member. When you lose a pet, man, please.
I told you that's why I can't do no dogs. It took me 1-2 times to know what that pain feel like, but I don't want to experience that.
Boy, that thing hurt, Ocho. That thing hurt. And I get so invested in them, and they be riding in the car, and they be going every place. And man, you look forward to coming home. I mean, they're sad, they whine and they cry when you leave, and they're so excited. Like, bro, I ain't never think you was coming back. They get so excited to see you, man. And just, man, when the vet tell you that, man, whew. And all the money in the world can't do nothing for you.
At all. At all. Nothing.
And I even try to tell her, I say, bro, if I could give you another year, I spend $1 million. If I could just give you another year, a year. Man, let me go. I'm gonna be Ocho. Guys, thank you for joining us for another episode. That concludes our edition of episode. Thank you for joining us again. The Dodgers advance to the World Series with a 10-5 win over the Mets. They'll face the Yankees. The New York Liberty take down the Minnesota Lynx to win their very first WNBA title. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite 85 route runner, Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. He's Ocho. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Every subscriber counts, and we thank you. Please make sure you check out Shea by La Portier. We have it in stock. We're going to be in 14 to 16 stores at the end of the year. And if we're not in a city or a state near you, you can order it. It is in stock, and wait time will be minimal. Please make sure you follow my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. People have begun to receive their orders, and we thank you for posting them on social media. We had some situations where some people received sizes that they didn't request. Some people got double X and they ordered triple X. Some people got triple X and they ordered double X. We're gonna rectify that situation as soon as possible. I don't think I need to go back through the other situation, but we thank you for your support. The Steelers beat the Jets 35-17. The Chiefs remain undefeated, 28-18 over the 49ers. The Lions take down the Minnesota Vikings to knock them from the undefeated. Walk-off field goal, 31-29. Well, not walk-off, but with 10 seconds left on the clock. The Packers beat the Texans on a walk-off field goal by Brandon McManus, 24-22. And the Bengals take down the Browns, 21-14. Deshaun Watson suffers what looks to be a very, very serious lower leg injury. The Eagles behind Saquon Barkley, 176 yards and a touchdown. He runs wild over the Giants, 28-3. And the Commanders dominate, although Jaden Daniels left the game early in the ball game. They won the ball game 40-7 over the Carolina Panthers. The Bills defeat the Titans. The Seahawks defeat the Falcons. The Patriots lose to the Jags in London 32-16. And the Liberty win their very first WNBA title, taking down the Minnesota Lynx. Jonquel Jones is the finals MVP. Congratulations, ladies. Job well done. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow after Cards.
Mañana.
We'll see you tomorrow after the Cards Chargers and the Ravens Bucks. Peace.